and welcome back, my little bonklings. So I know that my last car video was like a lot of screaming, and I'm really sorry for that. I have a doggo in the car, so I can't really scream. So you want to hear something that might not startle you, but might actually scare you? I've almost, on this car ride alone, almost 3 cars have hit me. 3 cars, because of their dumb actions. So I was driving down the road, you know, there's a lot of traffic around me and in front of me, you know, so I was like, okay, cool. I don't care, driving the speed limit, I'm going like I should, you know. And this car tries to pull out of like I'm gonna say a bank, tries to pull out and it's waiting there. I'm like, okay, cool. Pulls out when his lane is clear. I'm like, that's good. You're going to go in your lane. Cool. He thinks that right as he's getting out to go into a lane that's clear for him, because he's trying to go into his lane, tries to pull in front of me. But this is a big ass truck, okay? Oh, it's a tiny little car like mine. It's a big car. It's like big. It's not like a delivery truck kind of thing. It's like a, oh yeah, I carry my brother's boat down to the wherever it may be on the weekends. So he swerves out, almost fucking hits me, so I have to slam on my brakes. There's a car behind me, and so I slam on my brakes, honk my horn, and then they're like, oh, sorry, and then they go into their lane as they were trying to get into mine. And I'm like, you almost hit me, but okay. Thanks for not hitting me and my dog. Okay. And then, here's another one. So, as I'm going to my boyfriend's house from the post office, a car, you know, same situation, but they're pulling out of a neighborhood this time. I'm like, okay, cool. There's a lot of traffic around me and in front of me this time. But the car in front of me switches lanes to the lane that car should pull into when getting out of that neighborhood. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Like, as they found out that it was like a great time, like after the car that was in their lane moved, and they found that it was a great time to go, they decided to hop in front of me and go really slow. And on this road, the speed limit's about 45, and they decided to go about 20, and I was going 45, so I had to slam on my brakes again. And I was like, what the fuck? Nobody, baffles my mind. Nobody knows how to drive even though you got your driver's license. Okay? Scared me a little. And then I'm driving down the same road still, and I'm about to turn, you know, go into the turn lane, and this car's pulling out of McDonald's. And I'm like, okay, cool. You pull out of McDonald's. So I was like, you do your thing. Go ahead. And as, you know, after me, there were no other cars because everyone either went around me or decided I'm going somewhere else, you know? So there's no cars around me, no cars behind me, and I'm going a little slow because my turn lane's coming up. They decide to pull out in front of me, step on the brakes as hard as they can, so their tail lights pop up, or the brake lights pop up, and then all I know is that I had to slam on my brakes because I'm like, you could have gotten us both killed. What the fuck? Like, I understand when you pull out of somewhere and you tend to brake because you're like, oh, it's a lot of traffic, or I need to go really fast, but that turn was really wonky, so it threw you off a little. I understand that completely, but stepping on your brakes completely to stop your car to a full halt while you see traffic? What the fuck? Like, I would understand if you're a student driver, but in my head, I think that majority of student drivers tend to have like a little sticker on them so that other cars around them know to be a little bit more patient. So, yeah. That was, yeah. I almost got into 3 accidents. Yeah, thanks for coming to my video. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, bye. Oh, I'll bonk you in the next video.